Today in this video, we're gonna see when celebrities surprise their fans. But before starting the video, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. With wax museums getting each time more and more realistic, it is even hard to tell whether it's a real person or a wax figure. In Jimmy Fallon's show, the cast of Stranger Things decided to shock the fans. In Stockholm, Sweden, a fan was called at a radio show, but she was having no idea that Shawn Mendes was gonna show up there, and she was so surprised after seeing him.
Since I first started coming here, the support, especially in Sweden, has been so extreme in the best way, you know, so I'm really...
When Katy Perry decided to collab with Vanity Fair and go undercover at an art exhibition, she was placed in a way in which her head was sticking out of a dish, and when she revealed herself to the fans, things started becoming pretty confusing.
I sure am.
This is the artist.
Nice. It's awesome. Very cool.
Any immediate reactions or responses to what we're seeing here?
This Greek NBA player, who is known for always giving fans time and trying to make the interaction as memorable as possible, a great moment to watch was when a young fan went to show Ines her artwork during a busy event, and he took time to take a look at her work and give her a big hug. A great moment of excitement and completely unexpected happened when some hikers encountered with Barack Obama while hiking in Hawaii.
Good to see you. Oh.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Absolutely love you. You're so awesome.
Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
In UK, two fans were invited backstage for an interview about what were their expectations for the show, and when the host noticed that one of the fans was wearing Billie Eilish merchandise, they decided to surprise her with real Billie Eilish.
On your sleeve.
Yeah, literally. That's why I got.
Oh, we got a mate to meet you, by the way.
During the Capital FM radio show, they decided to surprise the Selena Gomez fan by pretending she was in a virtual reality game, but in reality she was just looking at the back camera of the phone, in which Selena Gomez was actually there.
How's it going? Oh my god, you smell so good.
In the good old days when One Direction were still together, some fans were invited to listen to the phone booth for the new unreleased album. And while they were in the booth, Styles went to surprise them.
What have you thought about the album so far?
It's amazing.
Like it?
Oh my god, you're actually.
Quite warm in here, isn't it? It is quite warm in here.
One of the best things that can happen to you is getting surprised by your favorite celebrity. But this is what happened when Kylie Jenner partnered with The Ellen Show to surprise a fan. Kylie also gave the fan a tour of Kylie's headquarters, and her mom and her fan $100,000 each.
Yeah. So this is from me, and of course.
When Lauren Phillips was doing a live weather report in Australia, all of a sudden Chris Hemsworth crashes the show and proceeds to make the report himself, leaving the weather woman and the host completely speechless.
Which I've noticed in the paddock. What are you doing?
Well, we're doing the weather for the Today Show.
Townsville, sunny, good, 28 as well.
With Billie Eilish being one of the most streamed singles of all time, she has some of the most dedicated fans. When some of her fans were invited to try out the new released game Just Dance, Billie Eilish was behind them and the fans were totally unaware. During a One Direction performance, a couple fans were invited on stage to play a game in which they had to be blindfolded and try to guess which One Direction member face they were touching. An awesome homecoming moment for a fan who's the staffer at the Jimmy Fallon show happened when the rock Fallon surprised her in the middle of the show and took her to see her husband who just came back to the country. It's no secret that Taylor Swift is a bigger Tumblr user, and she even communicates with a lot of fans on that platform. When a fan was talking about how Taylor's music inspired her to come out, Taylor suddenly revealed herself.
Now I read on Tumblr. Hey. Hi.
When a basketball player saw a fan trying to get a high five, he decided to take some extra time to make really memorable moment. If you're watching till now, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button. Michael B. Jordan is one of the most successful actors alive. Last year, after finishing shooting of a movie, he decided to go back to his hometown and visit his old high school, and the reaction from the students were really surprising.
Personal time with some of these kids. You look into those faces, and what do you see?
I see the future.
During the Ellen show, Ellen invited some of the most dedicated BTS fans to surprise them, and their reactions were really priceless. Nylon Ivy says Daniel Radcliffe failed as an receptionist for a couple of hours, and well, at first glance nobody noticed him, but when they started noticing him, the news spread.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Wait, one silly one. Are you okay to stay home?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.